Check these little guys out. Look how freaking cute they are. What's up, dudes? I am at one of my buddy Ethan's farms right now. We are doing some interesting stuff here. We did a little bit of it last year, but we expanded this year, and we got ourselves a bunch of chickens, like 200 of them. So we've been busy with this stuff, and we also out back here just picked up a couple hogs the other day. So we're toying around with a bunch of this stuff, getting our freezers full of fresh meat throughout the year. So if you guys do want to see more of this type of stuff, you know, we got the ability to do it and are more than happy to do it. I just don't know if it's something that people want to see, but these things are super easy to raise and provide some really good meat. But enough with me yakking about chickens and pigs and whatnot. Today we have a little bit different of a video for you guys. It's gonna be a little different than a lot of the style of our videos have been in the past. This is gonna be an extremely informative video. Eric Hansen, Ethan Sleeman. Eric's a full-time farmer, and then they also have recreational property. And we know we have a wide variety of viewers that watch this channel, so we wanted to bring you guys something for you guys that are managing small properties or like planting food plots and that type of stuff that you could relate to, hopefully learn something from. Eric is going to go over how to pick the right tractor for your property, your application, what you want to use it for. We want to appeal to all you guys, and this is our way by doing it. If you'd like to see more of this, please let us know. Obviously the channel is still fairly new. We're learning a lot, and we're trying to see what people want to watch. So if this isn't for you, 100% okay. If it is and you guys want to see more of this type of content, let us know, and we'll keep bringing it to you. But I gotta get the rest of these chicks fed, get the pigs watered, and then get back and get to editing and working. These guys in about 6 weeks are going to be pretty tasty. So we hope you enjoy this video. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and hope you're having a good summer this far.
All right, so we are in full swing of food plot season here for our spring plantings in southern tier New York State. We're getting ready to plant some frigid forage monster magnet along with some plot screen. And we've selected an area that has kind of a seasonal road that gets a lot of, we'll call it visitors during the deer season. So what we're going to do today is plant a screen along the roadside, because behind me we're going to have a destination food plot this year. It's going to be a mix of monster magnet and big and beastie brassicas. So today our first step actually was this past weekend. We came in and sprayed the field with Roundup. Got a good kill on it. It's only been 4 days and it's starting to dry out pretty well, so we're happy with our result there. The next step is to spread some fertilizer, and we've selected a 30-10-10. It's a fertilizer you can pretty much have mixed or pick up at any of your ag stores. And this stuff that we're planting today really takes a lot of nitrogen, so make sure that when you're putting your fertilizer mix together that you've got that nitrogen level where it needs to be to get a good crop by the time fall hunting season comes around. So we're going to spread some fertilizer. We're going to lightly drag it in. We've got a small disc here behind the tractor, and then we'll prep the seed bed, get the seed spread, pack it down, and then pray for rain. All right, so we're getting ready to put our plot screen in here. We got the 30-10-10 fertilizer in. We disced up the remaining weeds and whatever grass was in there and got a decent soil bed. And we're gonna put about a 1/4 acre of this down 16 feet wide. So make sure when you're planting this that you know your measurements, you know how much seed rate to put down. This is 15 pounds of the acre. Bag seeder works great. If you've got a drill, that'll work too. You don't want to go too deep, but we'll apply the plot screen here next to the road, and then we'll lightly just drag it in and then pack it, and it'll be ready to roll. So it's a great time to get your plot screen in. It's mid-May. We've got rain potentially coming this weekend. Conditions are perfect, and so we're going to go until it's done. So as you're seeding this plot screen, you just want to make sure you got a nice and even seed rate, and that you keep track of where your coverage area is. You can kind of look out into the side view and kind of see where your seed's hitting, and then you can adjust your path accordingly. It's best not to overseed this stuff because it'll compete with itself. So just make sure you know your rate when you're going through, and keep track of your path. So this is a great time to get Monster Magnet in the ground. It's got a lot of different varieties in it. If you have a high deer density, this is a great seed for you, because after this spring planting, if you don't like what you're seeing at the end of July and the early part of August, you can come back and spread Big and Beastie in through this and get a whole nother crop for the fall and be ready to roll in October, November, and December with Big and Beastie. So Monster Magnet, a great starter plot. It's going to help build the soil. You got a lot of different varieties in there, and kind of see what your deer herd are hitting. This bag here plants a 1/2 acre. It's 8.5 pounds. We're simply going to broadcast it over the top of this prepared seed bed and then color pack it in. So this is perfect timing to finally get your plot screen and some of your Monster Magnet in. From now until about the end of June is prime planting conditions for this spring crop. You'll have great results in the fall. If you haven't gotten your seed yet, go to frigidforage.com, pick up a bag of plot screen or Monster Magnet, and it's time to get these seeds in the ground.
So we're here after hours trying to mow the switchgrass field, and just want to take a minute to show you some of the equipment choices we've made over the years, and hope that it'll help you guys avoid some mistakes, get things right the first time. So we decided on this particular property, this is our recreational property, my family and I. It's about 200 acres, and you know, we farm for a living, so we got a lot of big equipment, but this location is about 45 minutes away. So we got hooked up with Monroe Tractor, who is a great dealer in our area. Decided on this 40 horse tractor. Why 40 horse? Well, it just seemed to be enough. We've got a 10-foot disc. We've got a 3-point hitch, like a deep ripper. We got this mower. We got a fertilizer spreader. Those are just some of the tools. And for our acreage and our food plots, it seemed to be a good fit. This 40 horse tractor would be totally suitable for what we're doing with like maybe 10-foot or less equipment. Where this may not be enough is if you wanted to get like a 6-foot heavy no-till drill, this probably is not going to be enough tractor for you. So you'd have to bump that up into maybe like a 50 horse tractor. We've got a mower on here today. Like I said, this is about a 5 or 6 foot mower. It's perfect, mounts on a 3-point hitch. Another feature that we really use a lot is this bucket. You get down trees, you want to pick up stuff, firewood, anything like that, this bucket's a great addition. Just goes, you know, just attaches right to this unit. It's made for it. Works great for what we're trying to do. And if you are lucky enough to get a deer, it helps get deer out too. Another point that I've seen, and I've even been guilty of this ourselves, is we always tend to buy smaller than you really need. So 40 horse, we moved to a 40 horse from a 25 horsepower tractor. Our food plots were getting bigger, our jobs were getting bigger. We needed more horse to handle a little bit larger equipment. So save your money. I know they're expensive, but if you can make the right choice up front, get something that's big enough, maybe even if you got to grow into it a little bit. From experience, food plots don't tend to get smaller. You tend to do more of them, and as you know, also time is not abundant. So when you do come down to your recreational property or whatever it may be, have something that's reliable. This is a year-old tractor. We updated it because I don't have a lot of time, and when I come down here, I want things to work. They have to work. You know, you can buy used. It's just, you know, you get into some age and some more hours on it, and things tend to go wrong. You go to your recreational property, you may end up fixing it more than actually working. So get hooked up with a good dealer. Like I said, Monroe Tractors, great family business. They've been around for 70 years. They'll hook you up and take care of you. Just get with somebody that knows what they're talking about. Tell them what you're doing, and they'll get you into a great piece of equipment. So just to summarize, I guess, to try to help you guys make the right decision, this is a big investment. You know, this is a lifelong investment. You've already made the investment in your property, or maybe you're working towards it, but a tractor that can do lots of things for you on that property is a lifelong deal. I would just encourage you to get with a reputable dealer, tell them what you're looking for, go through the steps, apply it directly to your system. What is your system going to be? Sure, you can adapt it throughout the years, but you should have a pretty good idea to start with what you're going to need. Get with a good dealer, make this important decision. I'm going to jump in here, and I got to finish out mowing this switchgrass before it gets dark on us. So hope that helps you guys. Appreciate you watching.